What's up, guys? Steve here with a breaking news update regarding stimulus checks. That's right, in just the past hour, there's been a lot of new information rolling out about stimulus checks. Now, I know when this proposal originally came out, lawmakers were saying,
"Oh, this is more of a relief bill than a stimulus bill, so there's not going to be checks included."
wrong. Where have you been the past 6 months? In a bat cave? Because last I heard, we had bipartisan support from Republicans, Democrats, President Trump, Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi, and now, today, we received word that Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell is warming up to the thought of having stimulus checks included in this proposal. So, get the checks in the bill. You can't tell people for months that we have bipartisan support, and then when it comes time to write up the bill, it's not included. So I'm going to be getting you guys caught up into what has unfolded, as it looks like checks will be included, but we have just received word that the amount might change. So in this video, I'm going to get you caught up on the latest as to what's unfolding, the breaking news regarding stimulus checks being included in the next package. So I'm going to dive into all the details, but before I do, if you could do me a quick favor, if you like and appreciate these video updates, be sure to ever so gently destroy the like button. I would appreciate it. It helps out the channel. Like button, dropping comments, and sharing these videos out to anybody who you think might need to see them. It helps out the channel. Thank you so much. And if you're not already a part of the viewing community, be sure to smash the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so that way as soon as I upload these updates, you can get notified right away. And if you don't already, be sure to follow me as well on Instagram at SteveRam3. All right, so first up, the breaking news that just came out. Link in the description below to the article that reads, White House pushes Senate GOP to include $600 stimulus payment in relief package. The article says White House officials are asking Senate Republican leadership to include stimulus checks worth $600 in the emergency economic relief package currently being debated in Congress, according to two people granted anonymity to share details of private deliberations. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell did not include a second round of stimulus payments in the relief proposal he released last week. Senior Republican leadership in Congress are listening to White House officials to push for the inclusion of the stimulus checks. The two people said, a provision also broadly supported by congressional Democrats. President Trump has privately indicated a willingness to send another round of stimulus checks of as much as $2,000, according to one person in direct communication with the president. Congress in March approved a round of $1,200 stimulus checks that the Treasury Department dispersed to more than 100 American families in a matter of weeks. While the amount is yet to be determined, direct payments to American workers continues to be a high priority for the president, a White House spokesman said in a statement. So as you can see, this article is saying that it looks like stimulus checks might be included. However, they're saying that it looks like they're going to be getting cut in half. Now, I scoured through the article to try to see why, and as I just read, it said that the amount is still up in the air, but no indication as to why. If I get any word, I'll be sure to let you guys know, but this just came out in about the last hour. In addition to that, we received another update this morning that, get this, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell reportedly warms up to stimulus checks as bipartisan deal remains elusive. Now, a lot of people were saying we had bipartisan support all around, but Mitch the Grinch would not agree to $1,200 checks. But I have word for you today that his heart has grown 3 sizes. I say thank you, Mitch the Grinch, for agreeing to stimulus checks, as articles are coming out saying stimulus checks liability are among the sticking points in the last-minute relief deal. This article from Politico reads, new, Senate GOP leadership didn't include direct payments in the last couple of pandemic relief packages. Republicans were mostly opposed, but several sources tell us that Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell's opposition to direct payments is softening. The White House, President Donald Trump, and House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy are for direct payments as part of the stimulus deal. The administration is going to push hard for checks, and we're told that if a package comes together, McConnell is not likely to stand in the way, provided the right mix of policies are included. A tentative plan we heard was for the White House to add direct payments into the counter to McConnell's offer, if and when that comes together. Now, the article says McConnell spoke on Monday after with McCarthy, Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, and Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin about the bill. The scoop Monday is that Senator Josh Hawley called on Trump to veto any bill that doesn't include direct payments. Hawley spoke to Trump about the political dynamics on the Hill and the pandemic relief. So here we're seeing McConnell is on board, along with others. We're seeing Hawley is saying, Trump, please veto the bill if it doesn't have the checks inside. Another article that just came out says Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, one of the few congressional leaders who opposed doling out a second stimulus check in more pandemic relief, is reportedly coming around to the idea of including another direct payment for struggling Americans in any future deal that Congress can cobble together. And as I mentioned, take a look at this. Hawley urges Trump to veto pandemic bill absent of stimulus checks. Will people get checks? Senator Hawley is not happy that the leading pandemic proposals lack another round of direct payments to Americans, and he's taking his case straight to President Donald Trump. The Missourian Republican lobbied Trump to veto any pandemic aid bill that does not contain a second tranche of checks to Americans in a phone call on Saturday. And Hawley said the president listened intently as he flew home on Air Force One from a rally in Georgia. And keep in mind the fact that Hawley is a Republican, so we're seeing Republican and Democrats push to get these stimulus checks included in this proposal, as we've already seen AOC tweet out the following. Canada did $2,000 monthly. The U.S. is the richest nation on earth. A second stimulus check should not be that difficult. And she blamed GOP leader Mitch McConnell, but now we've heard that he is warming up to these checks as well. In addition to that, we're seeing Bernie Sanders lead the Democratic charge for the new stimulus checks, and quote, Bernie Sanders said, please join us in demanding that any new pandemic relief proposal includes a $1,200 direct payment to adults and $500 to children. So you can see across the table, Democrats and Republicans are pushing to get a stimulus check. Man, so with a turn of events, it looks like we still just might yet get stimulus checks. However, the amount is still up in the air. We're going to see what unfolds there. And once again, like I always let you guys know, whatever unfolds, I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date here on the channel, whether good or bad. I'll keep you up to date so you know what's unfolding. And once again, if you like and appreciate these updates on breaking news regarding stimulus checks, stimulus, unemployment, or anything like that, be sure to do me a favor and just ever so gently destroy the like button. It helps out the channel. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. And if you're not already a part of the viewing community, once again, be sure to destroy the subscribe button as well, ever so gently, and turn on the notification bell so that way as soon as I upload videos, you can be notified right away of the breaking news. And if you don't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram as well at SteveRam3. Well, you guys, I hope this reaches you well. I'll be sure to keep you up to date as any more information rolls out. God bless. Take care. This is Steve.